Is this an appropriate time to mention that I really just wish that they would have kept the old suit? Like, I know I mentioned in my last reaction video that I like the old suit better, but they're just comparing the old suit to this one. I don't vibe with it, you know? The old suit is just so much better.
You were dead. Here I am, in the flesh. How's that possible?
How is this possible? Oh, it's very simple. The Flash writers, for whatever reason, think that Eobard ultimately has to be the main villain of the season. Listen, I love Eobard with my entire heart. He is an amazing villain. However, we can't just keep bringing him back every season. It loses its touch eventually. I feel like for the final season of the show, whenever that is, it would have been amazing for Eobard to come back as the main villain of the season. But now I just don't feel like it'll be as like shocking and crazy because they have brought him back so much over the past couple of seasons. So I don't even know if bringing him back for like the final season as the final villain would be as like crazy and insane as it would have been had they left the character alone. Like, nobody minds when he comes back in small roles. I love seeing Tom Cavanaugh play Reverse Flash. Him coming back in like 1 or 2 episodes a season, that's fine. I mean, they've done that since season 2. It's giving him this like season finale main villain type of role that is the problem, you know, because then everyone just kind of expects him to reappear at some point. Like, you can't really surprise your audience when he shows up because we know it's coming, you know?
Stop! He's not worth it! He killed your mother!
Dad, if you do this, you'll be just as bad as him!
What?
Literally, no it doesn't. Literally, no it doesn't. Eobard has killed innocents. Killed his own mother when he was a kid. Like, Eobard is a bad person. He has done bad things over years and years of time. Barry Allen has done nothing but good and helped people. Nobody would critique him if he killed Eobard here, and it certainly wouldn't make him as bad as Eobard. What is that argument?
Don't you see we're still alive?
She's right. We haven't been erased from the timeline yet, which means Mom isn't dead yet.
I'm sorry, what do you mean she isn't dead yet? She just got struck with a bolt of lightning. I don't understand how there's a chance of her living. Like, that just doesn't make sense to me.
They're both hurting.
No, Cecile, really? Really? They're upset? Why? I wonder why. It's not like they just watched their significant others die or whatever. Please stop using Cecile to spell out things that literally explain themselves. She does not need to tell me that they're upset. I am very much aware, as typically people are upset when people they care about die. Hello.
The only place left to hide is the negative speed force. If I can find a way in.
No, look, I can feel all of the anger inside you. I can.
Cecile, please. Cecile, I can't take it anymore, please. I'm reaching my breaking point here. It's been this way the whole season. I'm tired. I am tired of him hearing it. Girly, we know he's mad. It's obvious.
She killed Iris!
How can you possibly be so sure?
I don't know, maybe because she just got struck by lightning. He struck her with a bolt of lightning and she fell to the ground. Like, I don't understand how anybody, or any human, would live from that. Like, he hit her pretty dang hard with that lightning bolt. Now, with that being said, we all know she actually is alive or whatever, but like, still.
If you're here, does that mean that I'm dead too?
No, it doesn't. What happened to you is far more interesting than that.
Okay, can you explain what exactly is happening then? Cause like, it's not really, I'm not really understanding how she was able to live that.
You want to tell me how you're going to deal with all of that anger? I can feel it pouring off of you.
It's never going to end, is it? This is just something we're going to have to put up with for the rest of the show's running, aren't we? Like, why? Please fix this next season. I don't need her to spell things out for me. It's not necessary. I'm exhausted of hearing it, please.
You have to find us. You're the only one that can help us.
Why? Why is Cecile the key to everything? Like, I'm so confused. Please. I thought she was just a person who could kind of sense the vibes around her, and next thing you know, she's gonna be more powerful than the Flash. Like, why? What are we doing?
The stone spared you. It senses that you still have something important to do.
This literally makes no sense to me. I don't understand. The time stone just decided to spare her randomly. Why? I don't get it. I really don't. But we're gonna go with it, okay?
Where did you get it?
Okay, I'm going to take this time to talk about why we don't need these unnecessary flashbacks. They are another thing that I am tired of. All the flashbacks in Cecile are two of the driving factors for why this season is not as good as it could be. I don't need flashbacks for what happened in last week's episode. I don't need these unnecessary flashbacks for any reason. If you reference something that I assume is from another episode or another season and I don't remember it, that's on me. I will go back and figure it out later, especially when like they were bringing like Ronnie back, but it wasn't really Ronnie, and they flashed back to his death. We all know he died, and if you didn't know that he died, you must have skipped season 2, because he died. He did. In some contexts, flashbacks, they kind of make sense if it's actually filling in the gaps that haven't been touched on by the show, either at all or not very heavily. It's just too much, you know? I needed to rant about it for a second.
To tether ourselves to someone in this reality, I chose Cecile.
Why?
Because of your boundless potential. So I opened the floodgates of your mind. That's how you were able to absorb the gifts of others.
Does this mean when this is all over, they'll stop making Cecile ridiculously OP? Cause that, you know, I would appreciate that, you know? That scene literally happened last episode. I don't need a flashback to it. Like, please, we get it. This suit has a lot of potential. I like it, but why didn't they put a chin strap on it? Like, it would be 10 times better if it had a chin strap. Like, come on. Dang, that was actually a good play by Eobard right there. That was smart. I will give him credit. That was a smart idea right there.
You call that power? This is power.
You are so corny.
Okay, even though I think using the forces makes things a little bit more chaotic, I really do love seeing Eobard versus Barry, and they both have all the 4 forces powers within them. That is super sick. This whole entire fight sequence was super sick. So yeah, I'm kind of glad that they went down this route a little bit. It's awesome to see them fight in a different way than what we usually do. Listen, I get you guys are glad to see each other or whatever, but why are you hugging in the middle of a battle? Like, Eobard is right behind you. I think we should probably defeat the villain before we do all of this. What on earth are you doing? Why are you sitting down?
We'll survive, son! It's not supposed to end like this.
Okay, so it seems like Eobard is dead once again. We'll be interested to see if he actually stays dead. I mean, probably not, but even though I think that they should definitely take a break from using Eobard Thawne, I would love to see Tom Cavanaugh return next season as a different character, maybe like Timeless Wells or something like that, because I love having Tom Cavanaugh on the show. I just think that the show should definitely take a break from using Eobard as a villain.
Gideon says there's no Thawne anywhere in the timeline.
For now, I am betting that he is definitely going to be back.
I'm gonna miss being leveled up.
We do not care.
You may miss being leveled up, but the rest of the audience is feeling a sense of gratitude at the moment because your character was getting way too OP. I mean, I swear she was getting a new power every episode, and now the finale obviously explains why, but I still think it was a weird decision for sure.
No worries, it's fine.
Cecile, did you do that? Yeah?
Oh, you have to be kidding me right now. Wow. I'm tired of saying why. I should not have to say why this much. What is happening? Just stop, please. Are they making her a knockoff 11 now? Too much. We're going with it, okay? I don't even know what to say. Finally, we're getting to the part of the episode that I have been waiting for this entire time.
Frost, are you okay? Frost? Who the hell are you?
A friend. I think.
So you're telling me, not only do we not get Frost back, but now it seems like we don't have Caitlin really anymore either? Maybe not, I don't know. This just seems like we've lost Caitlin too. I mean, probably not permanently. I seriously doubt they'd get rid of Caitlin, but this seems to be an entirely new character. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. I'm scared that they're gonna go down this path where they bring in this new like version of Frost to replace her, which I find pointless. Like, why would you kill her off just to essentially recreate her character again? I don't know. I guess we'll see what they do. I am intrigued and definitely excited. I'm just hoping that Caitlin is still safe because I refuse to lose both of my favorite characters in the same season. That is ridiculous.
Because the universe is all about balance. Which means that one day, the negative forces will have to pick one.
I wonder who they'll choose.
We won't know until it happens.
Okay, so this is basically a teaser for what I'm assuming is going to be next season's villain. I have seen a lot of speculation, maybe Cobalt Blue or something like that. I'm not really sure. But nevertheless, I am excited to see what avatar the Negative Speed Force picks. I'm hoping it's not another version of Eobard, okay? But yeah, in all seriousness though, I am excited to see where they go with this plot line. It looks like, you know, it could be pretty interesting. That is it for this episode of The Flash. I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you were new, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!